up? It's Lauren. So today I'm going to be doing some t-shirt transformation. So there are 3 of them and they are so easy, and it's a great way to recycle some of your old tees that you've kind of neglected and just pushed to the back of your closet. And I've actually already done a tutorial on one of the t-shirts that I'm going to be DIYing, but it was like literally in the Fetus Lore DIY day, so I figured that I would just throw it back in the mix because it's one of my favorites. And I'm sure you've probably already seen a few of these maybe in other tutorials from other YouTubers, but these are my 3 favorites, so maybe you will see something new and you can try it out on your own tees. And yes, I am a little bit sick, so don't mind the like dude voice going on right now. So anyways, I'm gonna stop blabbering and we can just hop right into the tutorial, and I hope you guys enjoy it! You are going to need some neglected old tees, or some new ones, scissors, and for one of the DIYs, some gold wire. For the first one, using a spot on the graphic as a starting mark, I'm just going to snip the sleeve off to make it into a muscle tee. And not sleeve, both sleeves. And I have a whole video on my favorite methods of cutting the perfect muscle tee, so if you want to see that, that will be in the down bar below. But basically just snip the sleeves off and give them a little tug so that the fabric rolls in. Now to take this tee into a crop top, I'm going to just cut through both layers, leaving about 4 to 5 inches uncut in the middle. Next, make a cut going straight up the middle and then on a diagonal to meet with the first cuts we made. Next, I'm going to flip the shirt over and slide a piece of paper in between the layers and then snip off the ties that are also on the back. And I just personally find it easier to cut through both layers and then get rid of what you don't need, but it's totally up to you. And then give that a tug and you're good to go with your new tie-up crop top. And all the final product clips will be at the end, so make sure to stay tuned for that. For the next transformation, flip your tee to the back and then inside out. And using some plain white chalk, I'm going to draw a line directly down the center of the shirt. And then create a heart shape using that line as the middle. And then I know, yeah, my heart was a little bit wonky, but it's alright because it's on the inside and will obviously just wash out. So I did the first side off camera to make sure this DIY was super cool and not a huge fail, but essentially all we're going to be doing is making a small snip at the side and then continuing the cut across the heart. And I also put a piece of paper in between the shirt layers to make sure I wasn't making, a little disaster on the other side. And make sure you're not snipping all the way to that center line we drew so that when the shirt gets washed, it has some room to distress and unravel a bit. To prevent this even more, you can add some clear nail polish to each of the cuts if you would like. And once you've cut all the way down to the bottom, go ahead and pull each string so that it rolls and becomes more ropey and cool and edgy, opposed to, like freshly cut. And once you're done, flip it right side out and you're all set. And for the last one, and this one is definitely my favorite, we're going to start off by cutting the sleeves and making the shirt into a muscle tee. And again, you can check out that video if you would like. Next, we're going to flip the tee inside out and have the back facing you, and using the white chalk again, I'm going to sketch out 2 middle lines kind of in the center of the back. And then I'm going to draw curved ones to attach the middle bar to the top of the sleeve and the bottom. And basically we're cutting it into a racerback style, so you can also use a racerback shirt as a guide if you have one handy. And then just go ahead and cut that out and give both sides a tug so that the fabric rolls in. Next, I'm going to flip the shirt right side out, and using the gold wire, I'm going to cut a piece off, fold it in half, and fold it in half again. And it can be as long as you like, but I think mine was like somewhere maybe around 12 inches long. And then in the center of that bar we cut, I'm just going to start wrapping the wire around the fabric. And make sure to keep the wires untangled so that they wrap nicely. Or actually, tangled ones might actually look really cool, so just do you here, girl. And I'm just going to continue wrapping until I reach the end, making sure the edges are completely wrapped and kind of pointing into the fabric opposed to just sticking out, because we don't want to be impaling anyone with our DIY. And you're all done! guys enjoyed this tutorial and maybe you saw something new that you can use on your own t-shirts, and if you do try it out, make sure to send me a picture on Twitter and Instagram and maybe on Facebook. You can message me on the Laura DIY Facebook page, and make sure to follow me on all those social medias as well. And can't breathe, no breath left. Everything will be in the down bar below. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next. Love you, pretty little Lauras. My battery has been flashing red for the last like 30 seconds and it's giving me anxiety and I feel like I need to hurry up.